Hey everyone, just want to make this video for a few reasons. I first want to give my deepest condolences to the families that lost their loved ones in this shooting. The Oregon shooting, it was, no one should ever have to go through that. And yet we've had these shootings, and it's just ridiculous. And many people think I'm crazy for thinking that these are staged, but, or at least these killers are paid by the government or something. And here's why I think that. Because they're trying to push gun control. That's what Obama's main concern is. He wants to, take everyone's guns. And didn't he say before he got elected, I could have swore I saw a video where he said, I'm not going to try to take your guns. Well, that's what politicians seem to be best at, or at least politicians like him. They're good at lying. Okay, just like he lied about being Christian. And for those of you who are like, oh, here we go, he says he's a Muslim. And, well, that's the people who don't want to accept the truth, because I can understand if he hasn't actually came out and said he's a Muslim, and I could see that. But the thing is, there's a video on YouTube where he's clearly said he's a Muslim. He's bowing to a Muslim king. He goes to a mosque. He goes to he speaks in Arabic. It's ridiculous. And if that's not enough proof, why is he allowing all these refugees into our country? I don't care what your sob story is, okay? If you're not, if you don't come to this country illegally, I don't want you here. And it's not just me, it's millions of others of Americans. So Obama's pretty much, and he forgot to mention that this was like a Christian-related shooting, because the gunman, at least the people that were in the shooting, I don't know why they would lie, was asking people, well, are you Christian? If they said yes, they got shot in the head. If they said no, they got shot in the legs. So now there was a man from the Air Force, and he wasn't allowed to carry a gun because it was a gun-free zone. And think about that, gun-free zone. First of all, that is bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to yell profanities, but that is bullshit that someone who risked their life for our country isn't allowed to carry a gun. He's not even allowed to be protected in the home country that he risked his neck defending. Does that make sense to you? If it does, you need to get your head checked. Okay, the guy served. He may not have gone to Vietnam or Afghanistan or something, but he was still in the service. He should have, he should have had that right. And here's another thing: gun-free zones just mean that innocent people won't bring guns. It doesn't mean that a crazy gunman's going to see that sign and go, oh, well, crap, gun-free zone. I guess I can't shoot up this place. That's not how it works. Yet that's what the government tries to push, because some people are stupid enough to buy it. They're dumb enough to buy into it. I'm sorry if you're one of those people and you don't like what I just said, but it's the truth. Just think about it. And for these countries that have so-called, who have banned guns, first of all, let's take a look at Germany, Nazi Germany. They got gun control, and look what happened. Millions of Jews were killed. And, let's look at countries that have gun control, like Australia or the UK. Are there still shootings there? Are there? There are? No. Those countries have gun control. They can't have shootings there. They have gun control. There's no way anyone could bring a gun and, from the black market or something and just, shoot up places, because they have gun control. Why would that happen? Here's the thing. If you think gun control works, then let's put let's have a no kidnapping zone. That'll stop sex offenders from kidnapping children. How about, no government zone, where the government can't push rules down our throat, even though they're still going to do it, but if we make, government-free zones, that it should work according to the liberals' logic. Do you see how much sense that makes? It's like, my dad was telling me someone actually called on this guy's show, and they were serious. Those deer crossing signs? Well, this woman was actually telling the radio guy that they should move those signs, because then the deer will actually go to where that sign is to cross. That's how much sense it makes. Guns aren't the problem. People kill people, okay? It's not guns, okay? And if it is, how about, I don't watch American Dad much, but have you seen that episode where he puts the gun on the table and he's like, okay, come on, gun, shoot me. Here's the thing. If it weren't guns, it would be something else. Knives. They're actually trying to get knife control in the UK last I checked. Knife control. Let that sink in for a minute. Okay? If it's not guns, where's it going to end? Knives? Hands, I mean, you can punch people with your hands. You know, heads, you can headbutt someone. You know, legs, you can kick someone. So if you're for the removal of guns, you're for the removal of your own body parts, because they're all, you know what they all have in common? They're both weapons. They're all weapons, and you know they're made by man. I mean, I guess that's another one, but. And here's the thing, you know, how about the Secret Service? You know, the guys that protect Obama and his family. What about them? Don't they carry guns? Well, Mr. President, I doubt he's watching. And if he is, he's probably just going to block me like he did that black kid who tried to ask him something. And since Obama knew the kid was right, he just blocked him, so he wouldn't have to worry about him. But Obama, how about this? How about you have your Secret Service take away guns? And then, how about to have cops take away guns? You know, how about have the cops have no guns? You know, lead by example. And then we'll see, you know, then maybe I'll buy into your gun control fiasco. But until then, don't tell us what we can do. And Michael Obama, don't fucking tell us what I can't. Don't fucking tell me what I can and can't eat, okay? I'm an American. I can get fat if I want to. I can get skinny if I want to. That's not your choice. You know, the Founding Fathers are rolling around in their graves right now, okay? Now, here's another thing. If anybody out here is for gun control, then you're not for the Constitution, and therefore you really need to move out of this country. Because the Constitution, the Second Amendment, guarantees every American the right to bear arms, and that it shall not be infringed. Do you know what that means, to not be infringed? That means that law will not be changed. Every American will always be able to carry guns. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, maybe the butt of a rifle. I mean, that's it. You know, the Second Amendment guarantees us that right. If you don't like all the mass shootings and you don't like guns, move to the UK, move to, you know, Great Britain, move to Afghanistan, move somewhere to any country, any other country in the world that has gun control. Because then you can't complain. Then you'll be under control, and you'll just be happy living a, you know, lifeless zombie life or something. I mean, that's the thing. If you don't like gun control, guess what? You don't have to live in the U.S. No one is making you live in the U.S. So, but I will honestly say, if you're for gun control, you're not American. You're anti-American, because the Constitution is the law of our land, and we have every right to have those laws. And this sorry excuse for President Obama wants to take it away from us. And that's more proof that he's Muslim too. What about his middle name, Hussein? If I remember right, I thought we went after a guy in the Middle East called Saddam Hussein. No, that was probably just me. I wouldn't know. I mean, I am what people would call a conservative. I don't consider myself one, but that's what people call me. Okay. Wake up, people. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Smell the roses. Do something. Slap yourself, okay? Because this is Nightmare on Elm Street, and the proverbial Freddy Krueger is coming to kill you in your dreams, okay? What I mean by that is this is a nightmare we're living in America, where our government is so corrupt that people are actually buying into the government's corruption. Wake up, okay? And for you people who want to call me a conspiracy theory, you know the government does things behind our back. You know they haven't been doing their job. And it's not just Christians. Talk to Jesse Ventura, who's an atheist. He knows the government's corrupt as hell. He knows 9/11 was an inside job. But wake up. Wake up and stand up for your rights. Go to the nearest gun store and buy guns. Buy all the ammunition you can. And why is our government spending millions of dollars buying ammunition? That's all I'm going to leave you with. Until then, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. And for the love of God, please wake up, liberals. Peace out. God bless. I don't give a shit if that offends anyone. Have a great, blessed day.